Hey, welcome to my journey. I'm back home. It's Tuesday. You know we thrift on Tuesdays. I'm not gonna go because we shopped all last week. I mean, we did. We just shopped all last week. Where am I going? Okay. I was sitting over there. I have been running every day that I've been home. I've had something to do, and I was sitting over there. And David was off yesterday, so he's up today doing his laundry and everything. I said, you know what? I said, there's things I could do. Not really active things. I got some little things, but I said I just really feel like getting out. Plus, it's a nice, cool morning. It's almost 10:30, but it's so cool out. Oh my gosh, this is our false fall. It's don't try to trick us because we know how it happens down here. But I hadn't been to my senior citizens day. Of course, I didn't go last week. Possibly I didn't go the week before vacation. So it may have been 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I'm not really sure. But I thought, well, I'm gonna get out. I got some things I need to donate to C-Vans, so I got them in here. And I figured, well, I'll just go out and hit the places. Now, look, what I'm trying today is this new, because them Alani new, which is bruised, you can't find them. I don't know if I done told you. I can't remember what I told you, what I didn't tell you. I went to Walmart. I think I did tell you. I went to Walmart's after the movie, trying to get some more. People hoard them things up, and they're not gonna come out again until next year. And I'm not paying Amazon or Walmart's prices where you have to order them. No. So I thought I would try 2 different flavors. This one's Cosmic Stardust. I won't buy it again. I'll drink it, but I won't buy it again. It's too strong. It kind of tastes like grape. It doesn't tell you what the flavor is. You just have to get it and try it. But it's kind of like a grape, but it's a little bitter. The Witch's Brew is just, delicious. So if I would look upon some more, I would get some more. But I thought since, I think it was Alex told me when I was driving with it that one last time, I only yawned one time. So I'm like, maybe I better take one with me today too. It wouldn't hurt. I've been sleeping late the past couple of days. But listen, did I tell you about our corn? I know I put it in my Facebook group, but when we was on vacation, we lost all our corn. We lost every ear of corn we had, 4 rows. We knew we either had to pick it before we left, or we had to wait till we come back. And we were gone 2 full weekends, so it wasn't like 1 weekend and then we could do it. It was 2 full weekends we were gone. And we knew it was a possibility. We weren't surprised. We were hurt. We didn't want it to happen, but we come back and I was picking the okra, and the okra was right beside the corn, and I told Holly, I said, ooh, this is scary looking. So we got out there and started investigating. Lost it all. And they were some pretty ears of corn too, but they was tough and dried up, but they were pretty filled out. When they would have been juicy, they'd have really been pretty. So instead of picking and putting up corn that day, I pulled up all the corn stalks, and she pulled up the tomato stalks and got them cut out of the cages. And she said, I ain't using cages next year. I said, well, Daddy said we not. We're stringing them up a different way on them. That little thing he built, and that's a handy thing he built with the poles and the PVC. It's very handy. We really like that a lot. He said they make clips that you clip to the thing and tie up. So that's what we're going to do next year. No wire cages, because they all fell over anyway. The tomatoes were so heavy and big. But so we got all that done, got it all hauled out to the woods. Now look, I'm yawning. And I'm going to tell you what. My hind end and my hamstrings and my inner thighs were so sore when I got up Wednesday morning. When I sat down to use the bathroom, it about killed me. When I sat up on the side of the bed, I was like, oh no, I can't move. And I went to the bathroom, and oh my gosh, it was so painful. You can tell I do not use those muscles at all. It was from all that bending, and when you pull up a corn stalk, some of them stuck in there pretty good. So I'd stomp them down with my foot, and then I'd have to reach down and, jerk them out. And boy, I tell you, I use them muscles hard. Got a few skeeter bites. She keeps that bucket She refilled the bucket. I can't remember what she puts in it, but it kept them mosquitoes off of us all summer. I only got like maybe 3 mosquito bites. I got one right here on the side of my face, and excuse me, a couple here on my arms. But other than that, they were good. But listen, we had Jacob's birthday party Saturday. Oh, it was the best birthday party. She did him such a good birthday party. It was a perfect birthday party for 4-year-olds. There was some kids younger than him, some a little older, but they were all right around the same age. And she had it outside, and she had all kind of water toys and little pools filled up, and bubbles, and then she got pizza and a cake and some chips and things. It was a fun party. Even the adults got in, and water balloons. Even the adults got in on and they're young adults, you know, 20s, 30s. They got in on the water fun. Holly was soaked because she was out there playing with them. She was soaked. And Jacob was soaked, but he had such a good time. So it was a very, very, very good party she gave that child. He got some cool presents. We got him that, I didn't show it to you, but we bought it at Shady Maple Smorgasbord. They have a humongous gift shop down in the bottom, and we were walking past it, and I told him, I said, don't let me look at no toys. And so I didn't, but as we were walking by, I glanced over, and on a little end strip was, let me turn this up just a little bit, a Stanley tool belt, child size. And Jacob loves playing with his tools. He loves playing with his tools. Anytime Holly or Nathan needs to fix something, he's running, let me go get my tools, because he's got to come help. So she sent me a snap yesterday. He had his tool belt on, and he was going around there picking up what he needed to put in his tool belt. And he was putting his tools in there. Well, he had his level. Well, there was no pocket for the level, so he just put it in the belt strap and pushed it down through there. But she sent a picture later on. She got him a little child's camera, and it's made for children. He had his Stanley tool belt on with his level sticking out, his camera around his neck, and my shades, the ones he got out of my thing up here, that I will put them over my glasses. They get on my nerves, but I have since found on TikTok, they make glasses, and I don't scroll TikTok. I see TikTok videos like on Facebook or somewhere, because I don't go on TikTok once in a blue moon. But they have like little shelves on the top, so they rest on the top of your glasses. I would like some of those. I just haven't looked into them yet. But he took my glasses a long time ago. He was in here playing in my car when we was down at the garden, you know. He kept them glasses. He wore them for a long time. She sent me snaps. He had them glasses on wherever they was going. He had them glasses on. So he had his glasses on yesterday, and a hat, I think. No hat, just glasses. But the corn, I finally got it off the porch this morning. David was going to take it down to the garden this week, put it off in the woods. The corn shucks and the corn cobs, because we sat out there on the front porch and shucked it. I went and bought it at the farm fresh market, and I bought some green beans, because you know our green beans didn't make. I needed some home canned green beans, and I got, as soon as we come back, I got 120 ears of corn put up and a bushel of green beans put up. And yes, I had to pay for them, but they would cost a little more than what you buy at the store, but so much better. Which is funny, because the produce you get at the store is still produce that's grown in a garden, in a farm, but there's something about home doing it that just tastes better. I don't know why. It just does. So anyway, he had all kind of things he had to do this weekend, and then Holly's lawnmower broke. He's got to work on it. We're not so sure that his cousin didn't fool with it, because don't make me go there. And then David was down there mowing the field. He's got one of them Cub Cadet zero turns, and he was out there, and he said he was going around the fence of the garden, and next thing you know, it would only take a right turn. It wouldn't go straight, it wouldn't go left, it would only right turn. That's all it would do. So he had to come home, get his winch, and go down there to get that thing up on his trailer to bring it home and work on it. And he worked on it. I don't remember what he said it was, but he had to go get, he worked on it Saturday, and then, no, Sunday, he worked on it Sunday, and then he had to go get some kind of oil or something for it, for whatever. But he got it fixed. Now he's going to go down there, I think, Wednesday, and see what's wrong with Holly's. It wouldn't start. Now he said it won't go into gear, so he could even push it up in the shed. I told him, I said, I believe Randy messed with it. I just feel like Randy messed with it. I do. Because he's messed with our stuff up there before. Okay, y'all need to go. We got somebody fixing here. We got flashing red lights, and they're just sitting there like, oh my God, I'm going. I'm not going to sit here and wait on y'all. I got a flashing red light. They got a flashing red light, and they're just sitting there, so I'm going. Listen, this place is crowded. I'm gonna tell you what, I don't even think I'm gonna look for no candles. Holly's got this thing, let me tell you, she found it at Aldi's a while back. You set your candle, and it's a little brown thing, and it goes up with a little glass shade over it. You put your candle on it, no special candle, just a candle, and the light, the heat from the light bulb scents the, oh my gosh, her house smells insanely woo. Insanely wonderful, and I want one, but I would miss the flickering of my candles, and I don't want to have one scent in my house and then burning one, doing something weird to the house. So I don't know. I'm debating real hard about ordering me one. I really got to think about that. But the whole house, as soon as you walk in her house, it's wonderful. It's just wonderful. So anyway, I'm here at the Goodwill Senior Citizens Day. Let's go see if we find something, or if we don't. It don't matter if I don't. I'm just out and about. So I'll see you back. All right, well, I didn't find nothing. Nothing struck my fancy. Didn't take me long. John was telling me when I seen some things when we were on vacation, there's a couple thrift things that I seen that David bought me. She said, you know what you want as soon as you see it. I said, I do. If something strikes my fancy, buddy, it hits me like that. If it don't, you know, whatever. But if there's something that I know I like it immediately. She said she has to mull over things. There's just sometimes some things I see, I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's me right there. Got to have it. Now, I ain't seen nothing in there. Now, when you first went in, they got a couple little places where they put new stuff, and they had some Halloween and Thanksgiving stuff, but the Halloween stuff, there was nothing that was cute enough that I wanted. There was a witchy thing, but she was an old Haggerty looking witch. She wasn't pretty. Ooh, big pile of glass. Somebody had a wreck right there. I thought they were supposed to come along and clean that stuff up. That was a big pile of glass. But oh, I meant to go the other way to go to, shoot, can I get over there and turn around? I meant to go down to C-Van, because I think where I'm going to go, where I hadn't been in ages, Wanda's. I don't remember the last time I've been to Wanda's. I mean, it's been a long time. She's not going to know what happened to me. I don't hardly ever find anything else in there I need anymore. I used to find a lot of stuff all the time, but maybe it's been so long now I'll see new stuff. But she's got so much stuff. Okay. You really have to take your time and look. A lot of times I just go in there and hit the high spots. You know, if I don't have time that I just want to stay and mull around and all this and that. So I don't know what I'll do today, but I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll drop my stuff off at C-Van. I haven't been inside C-Van in a while. If I'm down there, they're either not open or I'm just donating and I don't go in. Sometimes I'll donate and then I'll get in the parking lot and park and then go in and look. But I'm just going to turn around and drop this stuff off and then head down to Wanda's. Well, let me show you what I found at Wanda's. Listen, every year I want a different Christmas tree. I've got one, and I got a box of every style Christmas tree. I just keep saving them. I need to just get rid of them, because it's like every year I want something new. Now, couple years ago when I bought that box of just all kind of old school ornaments in it, I loved that tree. Was it last year or the year before? I can't remember what was on there last year. I can't remember. I loved that tree, but I'm always wanting something different. She's got a big Christmas section. I could have bought individual ornaments, but I wasn't sure what I wanted. But I did find these. I think these are probably vintage. I don't know, but you see, there's a starburst with the little thing in the middle. I don't know how many's in there, but it was a whole bag for $3.95. So I like those, and I liked these. I'm pretty sure these are vintage too. They're just lightweight plastic, but just see the shapes. I don't think that's something, I could be wrong, but I don't think that's something you see every day. And they were $3. And then I found these because I've been wanting some new pillowcases. And these, no iron percale. Oh, Springs! I didn't read that. We used to ship for Springs down in Fort Mill. They're #1 seconds, so I don't care. But do you know how long somebody's had these stored up in the package? Do you even know? You can't even imagine. But and look at the pattern, so you know that stuff's up my alley. And this is just like little flowers or something, but these were $2 a set. And I mean, I have pillowcases. I have old pillowcases. Some of mine are vintage, some of mine are from the 80s. Which is 80s vintage these days? I think it probably is. But I'm just tired of the same old ones. I just wanted something new. Mostly, I put them on David's side because, well, the one, that mod looking one, I put on my side. But I got one favorite pillowcase that I just keep washing and putting back on my, I use 2 pillows. I bought him new pillows, but he said they're too big. He can only use one at a time. So he can use one pillowcase, but no iron percale, those will feel good. Let me get up here and get out of your way. So now, I don't know. I can't decide if I want to drive up to Nazareth or not. Hadn't been up there since I hadn't been to the senior day, you know, because that's the same day. But I do want to go to the Dollar Tree. I want to look and see if they got more Halloween stuff out, because you know I need more. She did have some Halloween stuff in there, but nothing tripped my trigger. You can find a lot of fall stuff, real pretty fall stuff wherever you go, but fall, I don't decorate for fall, I decorate for Halloween. And then I put my regular stuff back out until I decorate for Christmas. And I'll just be honest with you, I don't even know if I feel like decorating for Christmas already. I've been thinking about it for a couple months. I already don't feel like doing it. I feel like if I get my Christmas tree up, that's enough. That's how I feel. Isn't that terrible? Maybe I'll feel different when it gets to here. I don't know, but as of right now, I don't want to. So, and I know I'm not doing Vlogmas this year. It's just too much. I just don't have it in me. I've done it, I don't know, 2 or 3 years now. I don't know. And I told Joan last year, before Vlogmas was even over, I said, I'm not doing it next year. I don't have it in me. There is so much you have to come up with. And that's every day. That's a video every day. Some of it you can film ahead and have it ready, but it's a lot of filming. That's 31 videos for 1 month. Now, sometimes I get close to that because I just film a little something here, a little something there. You know, like on Saturday is a mini blank grocery haul. That's not big. Ain't a big deal with that. And if I go thrift shopping like I'm doing now, ain't a big deal with that. So I do a lot of videos sometimes. I don't do as many as I used to. I just don't. I feel like I am just boring because I don't have a life. Therefore, I don't have anything to talk about. I don't have anything. I couldn't come on here every day and talk to y'all because I don't do anything to talk about. It's all I can do to come up with something that on weigh-in this past week. It was easy because we talked about vacation. And probably half of what I told you today you already heard on weigh-in. I don't know. I can't remember when I say video to video. Shoot. I could be talking to you all on here right now turn it off, go in the thrift store, shop, blah, 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 get out, and can't remember what I told you, if I done told you something or not. That's how bad it is. So, I don't know where I'm going. But I do want to go to the Dollar Tree. It's still pretty early. I just got to go home and get some pinto beans in the crock pot. But if I crank them on high, I got time for that. I was going to do my chicken, but I didn't thaw it out, and it goes in the crock pot. So I had to thaw my chicken out today and maybe do it tomorrow. I'm trying to work on a meals video. It won't have much in it because some of it's just plain. Like pintos, taters, and greens. There ain't no video for that. You know? So anyway. Well, let me hang up, throw on some music, and decide where I'm going to go. Well, I went to Nazareth. I didn't find a thing, not one single solitary thing, nothing. And they had a bag sale for plus size clothes. It was all long sleeves. There was a couple sweaters that would have fit me, but I don't wear sweaters because I get so hot. But I told you I want to go to Dollar Tree, look at Halloween stuff. So I did come back to my Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to go home after this. And I thought, well, I'll just show you what I got right here, and then I'm going to have to go in and set up my tripod and all that stuff. So I did find some Halloween stuff. So I got these cups, so I can just throw these away for the party. There's 12 cups, and that'll be just right. And then check these out. These are new. Never seen these before. I always get the paper plates, the Halloween paper plates. Now I wish they had different designs, but they were all bats. But they're reusable plastic plates, 4 in a pack. So I got 1, 2, 3 packs, which is plenty. So I can wash them and reuse them. And then let's see, there's something else. Oh, napkins. Look how cute. They're little, but hardly anybody uses napkins. I always have napkins left over, but I thought that was cute. So that's my put together set. That's what it's going to be. Oh, I probably should have bought my black and orange forks and stuff because they'll get gone, but we still got time for that. And then, oh, let me pull my bag over here because I don't remember what I got. Oh, I'm fixing to use my last barbecue sauce, so I thought I'd get another one. Back in the day, this was at the grocery store, this Bullseye. This was our favorite barbecue sauce back in the day. When I made my KFC wings, I either used this or KC Masterpiece. Y'all remember KC Masterpiece? That was really our favorite. I don't know if they still make that, honestly. But so I got another barbecue sauce while I was in here. And then check this out. Fabri-Tac fabric glue. I picked up 2 of those. It was in the craft section. You can glue fabric together with hot glue, because I just did that to the bag I took on vacation. But if you got something more delicate, here's some fabric glue. And then the last thing I got were these. You never ever see these because they get gone. It was just my lucky day. This one's Honeycrisp Apple Limited Edition and Pumpkin Vanilla Limited Edition. I got some for Holly and some for me, so I got 2 for her, 2 for me. The ones I got, wait, gosh, was it last year? I don't remember. It might have been last year. Were like fruity. They were at the same Dollar Tree. I only got like 1, and I got her 1, and I didn't know how much I loved it. I keep them right here, 1 in my pocketbook, but typically 1 right here. This is what I'm using now because I run out of my other, but I had found these kind, and so that's what I'm using now. But when I saw them in here today, I'm like, ooh, and they had the little holders that you can hang on your pocketbook. I didn't want that because I don't hang them on my pocketbook, but I was excited to get the good smells because you know that's my scent for home scents. Pumpkin and vanilla, hazelnut, warm, you know, inviting scents. That's what I consider it. But I'm still thinking about talking about scents. I'm still thinking about that thing Holly's got. I saw a toasted marshmallow candle in there. It was sitting over at the food, and somebody just put it there. I figured it was probably $5 or $7 because the dollar plus section has gone up. There was one thing I seen, I thought, oh, that's cute, $7, and it ain't that cute. But I didn't pick it up and smell it because I didn't want to be tempted. Because, you know, I get too many candles at the thrift store. But anyway, so I'm going to go home now. I don't feel like going to my Dollar Tree, Goodwill or nothing like that. I just feel like going home. I need to get my beans in the crock pot anyway. So that is the end of this video, and I guess you're seeing this on, what did we change it to? Thursday. Yes, we changed it to Thursday. So I guess you'll be seeing this Thursday, and then Friday will be my weigh-in, since that's what we changed to. Okay, see you then.